Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So we're going to use Madame Glam. We're going to use Purple Haze and Barbie Girl. And these are the tips we're going to use today. So I thought I would just do like it turned out more vintage than I actually intended it to. But I think it's really, really nice. So I will apply 2 coats of both of the colours. I will show you the first coat on camera and a second coat off camera, but we're also going to do like a little bit of colour blocking as well. So I do have a discount code for Madame Glam. I will have a direct link in the description box, so don't forget to check it out. And yeah, I just thought I would do something quite simple and easy. So it's a little bit of foil and a little bit of stamping. I do blend these 2 colours together, but you don't need to. I knew what I wanted to do, but I do change it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm like. I kind of have one idea in my head, and then as it's kind of like coming together, I think, actually, Joe, what I'm going to change that. But these 2 do look really, really nice blended together. So I'm just going to take the ombre brush. I'll show you anyway. I'm just going to take the ombre brush and just very, very gently feather them together. They do look really, really nice blended together. So yeah, this is what I did. So I'm just gonna, we'll leave it like that, and then I'm gonna do another full pink one. This pink is gorgeous, and I love Purple Haze as well. Purple Haze is a very sheer polish, but it builds up so nice. It's really, really nice. I did only put 2 coats of the Purple Haze on. If you wanted it more opaque, then add a 3rd coat, but I didn't. So yeah, so I'm going to do a French. So I knew that if I painted this whole nail pink, you wouldn't be able to see the Purple Haze. So what I do is I do the nail bed first, and then I will add the Purple Haze after, just because you wouldn't have been able to see it otherwise. You can do it the other way around, but I really wanted the Purple Haze at the free edge. So I will apply it with the brush first, and then I will go in with a detailer brush and just tidy it up a little bit until I am happy. Okay, I'll sped it up just a tad. So there you go, and then I'm going to cover the rest of all the rest of this nail in the Purple Haze. So as you can see, the one above it is 2 coats, the bottom part is 1 coat. So it's something in there. something on the nail tip, which is really annoying, but I managed to get it off. So there you go. Looks really, really nice. These colours look really nice together. So again, I'm just going to blend it again. I did all this blending and it turned out really nice, and then I covered it up. So yeah, but at least you get an idea of what it looks like. But I think these colours are really nice together, and we all know that my favourite colour is purple, and my second favourite colour is pink. So yeah, it had to be these 2 colours together, and I think these are gorgeous together. So this is what we've got so far. So I am going to wipe the tacky layer off. I can't remember if I wipe it off all of them. I can't remember. I probably did, because I'm going in with stamping and foil. So yeah, I just took some rubbing alcohol. I'm going to use JR57. I think I got this off AliExpress. I'm going to use the Bornpretty white stamping polish. I do have a discount code for Bornpretty as well. All of my discount codes and links and all that kind of stuff will all be down in the description box anyway. So I'll leave this in real time just so you can see this one. So obviously I've placed the stamping polish, and then I will just pick the image up. So I knew I didn't need a lot of this image. That's why I only applied it to a certain amount over the image, not to waste, not to waste product. So I am going to clean it up, or I want it to be cleaned up, and then I will stamp it on this little colour block bit here, the pink. So I'm just going to line it up and then stamp it down. So that is what the first nail looks like. So I'll speed it up a bit now. There you go. Okay, I've just sped it up just a little bit. It's 1.2 now. So on this one, I'm going to like put this image together. So I'm going to use different parts of the plate. So I'm going to use this corner bit here, and again I'm just going to just tidy it up, and I'm going to stamp this up in this corner here. There's that one there. Then I'm going to take this other image. This is a really pretty plate. If you can get your hands on this, I'd definitely recommend it. The quality is good as well. It's really, really good. So I'm just going to take this image, and then I'm going to stamp this one on. So yeah, so I'm just kind of just making up my own sort of image from the different images on the plate. There you go. And then I'm going to go in with this one here. Scrape and pick it up. I do like this plate. I do like plates like this. I've quite a few plates with these kinds of images on. I think they're really pretty. So I'm going to try and fit this in where I can. Stamp it just here. There you go. And then what I'm going to go in next, oh, this one here. So as I said, I'm just kind of like just building up my own kind of image with the small images on the plate. Don't ever be worried to do this, because you can get really, really creative with what you're doing. So yeah, I'm just gonna stamp this one on as well, as if it's one complete image, that small little bit. So there you go. Am I going to stamp anything else on it? I think so. I think I'm going to go with the other corner one and stamp that near the bottom. So again, just pick it up. If you do have any trouble with stamping, I do have a playlist with some how to stamp videos. So if you just look at my playlist, you will see it in there. And yeah, if you are having any issues, just leave me a comment and I'll try my best to help you out. So there you go. I think that one's finished. I think. Maybe. Oh no, I'm going to stamp something up the side, because I thought the side was a little bit bare. So I thought, well, I need to add something there. So I thought I would go for this image here. I will do another set using this stamping plate because it's really, really nice. And then I'm just going to line it up where I want it to be. So this will also again anchor our image. So I'm just going to turn it around and then stamp that alongside. So just so it's not as bare. So it's kind of like as if it's coming off the nail. So there you go. I was having a few issues with my camera. Just didn't want to focus for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. What am I going to go in with now? I'm going to go in with this image up here. Again, I do really like this image actually. And I can't remember what I did. I can't remember what I did at all. Well, I'll let you watch this little bit of stamping and then I should come back. So I'm just going to stamp this image just at the top of here, just because I thought it would tie in with the rest of them as well. So we're going to use the Sparkle Supplies foil glue again today. I do really like this one. If you can get your hands on it, I'd definitely give it a try. I definitely recommend it. So I'm just trying to show you the ingredients. I don't know if you can really see. Hang on, let me zoom in on that. Okay, so we're just going to place the foil glue where we want it on the nail. I'm just wiping it off because it does come down the stem of the brush. I've had quite a lot of it kind of drip onto my mat, so I have to make sure that it's definitely wiped off enough. So I'm just going to apply it exactly where I want the foil to be. It doesn't matter if I go over a little bit, because I can easily wipe it off. Just with this now, I had to be careful because obviously I've got the stamping. This now I didn't go over quite far enough. I will show you how I will fix that when we come to that bit. So yeah, so I'm just putting a thin even layer of the foil gel on, and then I will pop it in my lamp and cure it for 60 seconds, and then I let it sit for maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds up to a minute. It all depends like how warm your area where you're working is, because if it's quite warm it's going to take longer to cool down, because what you want it to cool down enough, because obviously when it goes in the lamp it warms up slightly, so you know it's better to let it cool down so it's cold when you go into full. You'll get much better transfer. So this is the foil we're going to use today. I can't remember where I got this one from. I can't remember. I just thought it went quite well with the colours that I was using. So I'm just going to cut some off, and then I will cut it up. And yeah, we will start placing it onto the nails. So here I'm going to place it down the side first and do the side bit first. And then I will go in and do the bottom half. So yeah, you just want to place it on and just rub it, and then just lift it up just a tiny little bit, one corner of it, just to have a little look to make sure it's adhered enough. Sometimes you can tell when you're using a foil when it's adhered or when it's not, because the foil looks different, because it will kind of look, it's hard to explain. Once you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you just want to just rub it with however you like to do your foils. You know, some people use their fingers, they use all different tools, so it's just whatever you feel most comfortable using. So I'm just gonna try and match this up the best that I can. I think with this foil it doesn't really matter because it's like flowers. You can get away with it quite easily, that it's not completely matched up. Because I didn't want to put it over the top of where the stamping is, because obviously, you know, I don't want to smear it. If I smeared it, then I would just go in again. But yeah, just to avoid that, I decided to do it in like 2 parts. Does that make sense? 2 parts. I mean, it didn't really matter because I will go in and go round these like edge bits with a different gel polish, so it didn't really matter. But as I said, I didn't know at the time that I was going to do that. It was only after I sort of like added all this stuff that I was like, okay, right, I need to kind of try and neaten that up a little bit. So yeah, that was an afterthought. But yeah, so I will let you watch this foil bit and then I shall come back. Okay, so how we're going to fix this nail is I've just taken a liner brush, just with a little bit of the foil gel on, and I'm just going to literally put it just there where I want it to be, because as you can see it's very wonky. It's very wonky, so I just went in it with a small amount, and then I will cure that, and then I will just go in with a little bit of foil, and yeah, just patch it up. No one would even know that it went wrong. Well, not went wrong, but didn't go over far enough. So yep, there you go, voila, done. It's so pretty. So what am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm going to go in with this image just to finish the nails off. So I will put this on what would be your little finger. I didn't have quite enough polish on, so I just went in again. I can do this because I'm quite quick at doing stamping, but if you're not that quick at doing stamping, you'll have to clean your plate and go in again. So yeah, so this will be the last nail I'm going to do. So I'm going to stamp this one down first, and then I will join it with this different image over here. I mean, these images are very forgiving because you wouldn't be able to tell that it's like a couple of different images put together. You wouldn't be able to tell. So yeah, there you go. That's that one done. I'll just quickly, I don't know what was going on with my camera. I don't know. So we're going to use Madame Glam's Glazed D, and we're just going to go round the little sections and yeah, just make it look a bit more neater. So I'm just going to go in just with my liner brush and yeah, just apply it where I need it to go, and then I will cure that for 60 seconds. And now I'm just going to go in with my rhinestone glue, and I'm just going to add just a few gems, nothing too crazy, just a few kind of here and there. I'm just trying to squeeze it out. This one's really hard to squeeze out. I don't know why, but it is. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I'm just going to go in just with some clear AB, and I'm just going to I think I put 3 on this one. One slightly bigger in the middle and 2 smaller ones, and I will just leave it like that. My camera will come into focus in a minute. There you go. Just to jazz it up just a teeny tiny bit, and then on this one I'm going to pop some rhinestone glue in the middle here, and I can't remember if I leave it like that. I must put gems down there as well. So I'm just going to take this teeny tiny little lilac flower because I thought it went quite nice with the rest of the set. Just making sure it's round the right way. And yep, I'm just going to place it just in the middle of that stamping. and then I will add a couple of gems, and then I will top coat. So what I've done is I've done them all matte, and I've done them where the nails are matte, but then I go over the glazed D more in a glossy top coat. So yep, I will have both pictures at the end. Let me know which one your favorite one is, and yeah, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.